49ers faithful. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco 49ers. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. SHEDUER Sanders has reportedly made one of the most shocking decisions in recent football history, as rumors swirl around his supposed agreement to join the San Francisco 49ers. Sources close to the situation suggest that the young quarterback, whose talent has been widely celebrated across college football, has been courted aggressively by several franchises, each offering eye-popping contracts and promises of starting positions, mentorship, and long-term career growth. The speculation indicates that the 49ers' offer was simply too appealing to resist, combining a high-value contract with a team that has a storied history of quarterback development and offensive innovation. Insiders whisper that the negotiation process was swift and secretive, with Sanders' camp reportedly prioritizing organizational stability and coaching expertise over other factors, signaling that this move is not just about money, but about building a platform for future stardom. Fans and analysts alike are now dissecting what this decision might mean, debating how Sanders' style, work ethic, and leadership could mesh with a team that has been seeking a franchise quarterback to lead them back to playoff contention. The buzz is growing at an almost viral pace, with social media accounts, fan forums, and sports networks all speculating on whether this move could redefine his career trajectory in ways no one fully anticipates yet. While no official confirmation has surfaced, the narrative around SHEDUER Sanders' decision paints a picture of a player who is strategic, ambitious, and focused on long-term legacy rather than immediate headlines. The rumored deal with the 49ers, described by insiders as irresistible in every sense, reportedly includes incentives tied to both individual and team performance, suggesting that the organization sees Sanders not just as a player, but as a cornerstone for their future. Analysts are dissecting his potential fit in the 49ers' offensive schemes, imagining how his skill set could transform their passing game while complementing a roster that already possesses a mixture of veteran leadership and young talent. Speculators are also drawing parallels to other high-profile quarterback moves in NFL history, debating whether Sanders' decision is reminiscent of past prodigies who made similar strategic choices, some of which led to immediate success while others required seasons of adaptation. The uncertainty surrounding the timing, negotiations, and the exact financial terms has only fueled the rumor mill, prompting fans to scrutinize every minor signal, social media post, and training camp report for confirmation. If true, this move would not only shake up the quarterback landscape, but could also trigger a cascade of strategic adjustments across the league as rival teams respond to the 49ers' apparent acquisition of a generational talent. Insiders suggest that behind the scenes, Sanders' decision may have been influenced by personal relationships, mentorship opportunities, and the culture of the organization, highlighting that this is a multifaceted choice that goes beyond contracts or immediate playing time. Some reports hint that the quarterback had been weighing multiple offers, including those from franchises with strong playoff potential and those promising substantial media exposure. But the 49ers reportedly distinguished themselves by offering an environment conducive to growth, stability, and long-term success. Speculation abounds regarding the influence of family guidance, past collegiate experiences, and professional advisors in shaping Sanders' decision, with analysts suggesting that these elements could indicate a mature, calculated approach to career building rarely seen in players of his age. Fans are already imagining the possible impact on team dynamics, roster changes, and coaching strategies, creating a speculative narrative that feels more like a drama unfolding in real time than a traditional sports report. The rumor itself, whether fully accurate or partially exaggerated, has captured the imagination of the football community, sparking debates about leadership, talent development, and the evolving strategies teams employ to secure young phenoms in an increasingly competitive league. There's also considerable speculation about how Sanders' choice could affect future draft strategies and player movements across the league. Analysts suggest that the 49ers' apparent acquisition might influence rival teams to reconsider their quarterback plans, scouting priorities, and draft picks, potentially setting off a domino effect that could reshape the league's competitive balance for years to come. The rumor narrative emphasizes that such a move, even if partially speculative, represents more than a single player's career decision. It reflects a complex interplay of market dynamics, team philosophies, and player branding considerations that have become increasingly significant in professional football. Fans and media outlets alike are dissecting every angle, from projected contract numbers to potential endorsements and public relations impact, attempting to construct a holistic picture of what Sanders' decision could mean not just on the field, but in the broader ecosystem of football culture, fandom, and commercial influence. Every analyst seems to have a theory, every social media post is scrutinized for hints, and every practice or interview appearance is examined for signals that might confirm or deny the rumor. In this sense, the speculation itself becomes part of the story, fueling a narrative that is as much about perception and anticipation as it is about tangible outcomes. Adding to the intrigue is the rumored timing of Sanders' acceptance, which some insiders claim was deliberately chosen to maximize leverage, media attention, and strategic advantage for both the player and the team. The alleged secrecy surrounding the deal has only intensified speculation, with fans debating whether the move was the result of months of negotiation or a last-minute, decisive choice. Analysts are also considering the psychological implications, pondering how Sanders' decision might influence locker room dynamics, fan reception, and even the behavior of competing quarterbacks, both rookies and established stars. Every aspect of this potential move is being analyzed, from the cultural fit with the 49ers coaching staff to the possible changes in offensive philosophy that Sanders might inspire, suggesting that even the rumor itself has the power to spark conversations about leadership, adaptability, and team evolution. While concrete details remain elusive, the speculative narrative has already captured the imagination of the football world, creating a sense of anticipation and curiosity that few other off-field developments manage to generate. As the rumor continues to circulate, conversations about SHEDUER Sanders' future are increasingly blending fact, speculation, and fan imagination, creating a compelling narrative that drives media coverage, social engagement, and league-wide debate. Even without official confirmation, the potential implications of this move are substantial, influencing not only perceptions of Sanders as a player, but also the broader landscape of quarterback development and team-building strategies. Analysts are weighing scenarios in which Sanders immediately assumes a leadership role versus situations where he integrates gradually, considering the impact on offensive efficiency, player morale, and competitive outcomes. Fans are participating in debates with increasing intensity, analyzing highlight reels, collegiate performance metrics, and theoretical matchups to gauge the potential success of Sanders with the 49ers. The rumor, by its nature, thrives on uncertainty and conjecture, and it has succeeded in transforming a player's career choice into a story that feels cinematic, full of drama, suspense, and wide-reaching implications for the sport itself. The anticipation is palpable, and as discussions unfold, the speculation continues to gain momentum, suggesting that whether or not every detail proves accurate, SHEDUER Sanders' decision, real or rumored, has already made its mark on the football conversation. The speculation surrounding SHEDUER Sanders' potential move to the 49ers has already ignited a frenzy among rival teams, who are reportedly scrambling to re-evaluate their quarterback strategies in response to the rumored decision. Analysts suggest that franchises long considered favorites for playoff contention may now find themselves in a position where their long-term planning must be adjusted, especially if Sanders becomes the centerpiece of a franchise offense capable of dominating the league for years. The rumor itself has prompted widespread debate among coaches, general managers, and talent evaluators, who are now theorizing how to counteract a potential rise in competitiveness from the 49ers. Fans are equally involved in the conversation, dissecting the team's roster, speculating about supporting players who could either complement or challenge Sanders, and imagining the tactical changes that might unfold under a quarterback with a distinct style, agility, and decision-making approach. Every hypothetical scenario is being analyzed, from the immediate impact on offensive schemes to broader league-wide consequences that could influence trades, free agency, and even draft strategies for years ahead. The level of speculation suggests that Sanders' rumored choice is already functioning as a catalyst for discourse and strategic planning, regardless of whether official confirmation arrives, demonstrating the enormous influence a single player's perceived decision can have on the entire NFL landscape. Social media has amplified the rumor to unprecedented levels, with fans, analysts, and insiders posting theories, highlight reels, and statistical comparisons to debate the plausibility and potential impact of Sanders joining the 49ers. Every platform has become a stage for speculative storytelling, with hashtags, trending topics, and viral clips generating discussion and fueling anticipation among a global audience. Some posts focus on Sanders' collegiate performance and projected ability to adapt to professional play, while others speculate on how his leadership style could inspire veteran players or catalyze young talent within the team. The viral nature of these conversations has blurred the lines between reporting and rumor, creating a feedback loop in which speculation drives engagement, which in turn fuels further rumor propagation. Analysts are studying these social trends closely, noting that public perception, hype, and fan sentiment can sometimes shape team decisions or influence market behavior in ways that extend beyond the field. Even without official confirmation, the narrative of Sanders joining the 49ers is already influencing cultural and commercial aspects of football fandom, suggesting that the impact of this rumor transcends sport and touches on media dynamics, fan psychology, and the business of sports storytelling. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Meanwhile, insiders claim that discussions within the 49ers organization regarding Sanders' potential arrival have been conducted with a high degree of secrecy, hinting that management may be preparing for both immediate integration and long-term planning. Speculation suggests that coaches could be designing customized playbooks and practice regimes to maximize Sanders' strengths, while accommodating his learning curve in the professional league. Analysts are also theorizing about potential mentorship relationships with veteran quarterbacks and coaches, highlighting how organizational culture and internal dynamics could shape the trajectory of Sanders' first seasons. Fans are captivated by the possibility of seeing a young quarterback rapidly ascend to leadership prominence, imagining how games, season records, and playoff aspirations might be influenced by a single strategic acquisition. The rumor continues to gain momentum as more insiders, unnamed sources, and social media commentators provide hints, leading to a narrative that is as much about anticipation, suspense, and possibility as it is about confirmed facts. In this environment, speculation itself becomes a form of entertainment, drawing attention and engagement from audiences who thrive on debating the what-ifs and constructing alternative scenarios for one of football's most promising young athletes. Reports also suggest that rival teams may be preparing counter-strategies in case the rumor proves accurate, with potential moves including trades, draft prioritization, and adjustments in quarterback coaching resources. Analysts speculate that even the perception of Sanders joining the 49ers could influence decision-making across multiple franchises, creating ripple effects that reshape league-wide competitiveness. Discussions are taking place about how the team's offensive balance, defensive matchups, and overall strategy could evolve, with theorists considering Sanders' agility, arm strength, decision-making, and leadership as key factors that could redefine existing projections. Fans are weighing these scenarios passionately, using statistical models, highlight reels, and comparative performance metrics to envision how a Sanders-led 49ers offense might perform against top-tier defenses. Even media narratives are shaping public perception, with pundits emphasizing historical precedents, potential team chemistry, and the long-term significance of quarterback acquisitions, turning speculation into a multi-layered conversation that intersects sport, culture, and strategy. The rumor, whether fully realized or not, demonstrates the degree to which a single player's decision, even rumored, can dominate discourse, influence planning, and create a dynamic web of strategic considerations across professional football. Some rumors suggest that Sanders' decision might also impact endorsement deals, brand partnerships, and marketing opportunities for both player and franchise, further elevating the stakes of the speculation. Analysts are pointing out that a high-profile quarterback acquisition often generates attention not only on the field but across media, advertising, and merchandise, potentially increasing revenue streams and fan engagement for the team. Fans are already imagining jerseys, social media campaigns, and promotional events featuring Sanders, creating a narrative that extends far beyond traditional sports reporting into lifestyle, commerce, and cultural influence. The rumor has inspired debates about how professional athletes leverage their talent and marketability, blending discussions of performance with those of branding, negotiation strategy, and long-term career vision. Even hypothetical scenarios about media appearances, community initiatives, and global recognition are being considered as part of the larger narrative surrounding Sanders and the 49ers, illustrating how a single rumored decision can generate multifaceted speculation that encompasses every dimension of professional football and athlete influence. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.